I quit my job because I have a skill to go from this to this. I built this myself without using a game engine. Let me show you my progress one step at a time. I started with a tutorial that showed me how to build the square using two triangles. Once I understood how to draw triangles, I went on to build more complicated objects, such as a sphere with an image applied to its surface. Next step was to add multiple objects to the scene. I also added physics using an existing free simulation library. Then, I grew tired over darkness and added bright colors to the scene. My first lighting feature was adding a subtle shading to the objects. In the video game, it's called Ambient occlusion. It helped these boxes look less flat on the screen. I also made the camera physical to interact with the objects and just to have fun. Next step was adding a player controller. At first it was just a simple cylinder shape, but it can fire off little stars. My game requires animated characters, and so I began working on a system that would animate objects. My very first animation was simple, but it proved that I was on the right track. Now it was time to add battle mechanics, where a character can fire off a laser from her right hand. She can now destroy these robots for loot. It was fun making robots explode into pieces. The next task was to add buildings of hideable roofs when a player comes near. At this point I was satisfied but not impressed. I wanted to push the limits of my graphical abilities. And so I started to re-implement all the graphical features using ray tracing, which is a modern technique to add realism to the scene. At first, everything was broken and I seemingly lost a lot of progress. But with patience, I brought it all back. And finally, I achieved all the improvements that I was looking for. This is the current state of my new project, and I'm working on it full time. This is the first update of many to come, and I will see you in my next update.